I'm Lieutenant Commander Dilna and this is Lieutenant Commander Roopa. So we both are doing a dual-handed circumnavigation. This is the project of Indian Navy known as Navika Sagar Parikrama 2. So this circumnavigation is with 4 stops. We have already completed 3 stops. This is our 4th stop. We started from Goa on 2nd of October 2024. It's a 8 months long journey, and the first stop was in Australia, and it took us around 38 days to complete from India to Australia. And from Australia, the next stop was in New Zealand, and from New Zealand we crossed Pacific and we went to Falkland Islands, and from Falkland we sailed to Cape Town, and from Cape Town we are directly going back to India. We are in Cape Town for 2 weeks, and we will be doing the maintenance of the boat in these 2 weeks, prepare the boat for the next leg. We have still around 5,000 miles to go back to India, and we have already completed around 20,000 nautical miles till now.
Is it difficult, and what do you do on the boat? What's your role that you play?
So since it's just 2 of us, we have to do everything in the boat. You have to be an engineer, you have to be a navigator, you have to do all the sailing, and you have to be the carpenter and everything. Cooking, cleaning, you have to do everything in the boat. So we take turns and we do everything, and we don't have a specific role for each one of us because we do everything. Both of us does everything. We are trained from Indian Navy for 3 years to carry out all the repairs of the boat.
A journey of such grandeur actually requires more mental and physical strength, because like Lieutenant Commander Dilna had mentioned, it's only both of us in the boat, and so everything happens at a faster rate. So all the sailing, the sail setting, and you navigating the boat, everything is done by us. And also when it comes to sailing, it's one kind of a sport where you are out in the nature against the elements, so it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. It just comes down to professionalism and your training and the experience which you have gained. And so for such voyages, it's more of a mental game than the physical, and it comes down to endurance. And I think as women, every woman is capable of doing it in a better way and good way.
I am Captain Prashant Menon. I am the officer in charge of the ocean sailing node of the Indian Navy. So my job is to develop the sense of adventure into the naval fraternity, and especially those which plans across the oceans. So this particular expedition is called the circumnavigation. In the Hindi it is parikrama, or going around. So circumnavigation is, like the word says, going around the globe. Now there are certain criteria for somebody to do a circumnavigation, or somebody to be called as a person who's done a circumnavigation. First of all, you have to start and end at the same port so that the loop is complete. Then you have to cross the equator twice. So you either, when you start from the northern hemisphere, you come down to the southern hemisphere, and then again go back to the northern hemisphere. So somebody who wants to do it from the southern hemisphere has to cross the equator, go to the north, and then come down. A third requirement is that you have 3 major capes. One is the Cape Lewin, which is located south of Australia. Then Cape Horn, south of South America, which differentiates between the Antarctic continent and the South America, and of course the famous Cape of Good Hope, which is south of Cape Town. So your expedition should have the boat sailing south of these 3 capes. Then you should not get any external help. That means when you're sailing, you sail on your sailboat, and nobody is coming and giving you food at some time, you're getting mechanical support while you're at sea, nothing like that. You are on your own. Then, since you cannot take an external support, that means you cannot cross any canals. So, say a Suez Canal or a Panama Canal is out of your path of expedition. So these are the requirements, and while you're doing so, obviously you will be crossing through all the meridians in the globe, 360 degrees. This is what is the requirement you should have between for doing an expedition and to be called as circumnavigator. Now the beautiful part is, some say, some traditions are there that if you cross the Cape Horn, you are called Cape Horner, and when you have done that, you can have your dinner with your legs on top of a table of the dining hall. So this is the privilege that a Cape Horner gets. And having done this expedition, you are in an elite list of people who have done. When I compare, on land, there are about 10,000, more than 10,000 people who have climbed Mount Everest, but only 200 or 300 people who have done this circumnavigation on a sailboat. So you can well understand how much an extreme adventure sport this is, and how many less people have taken a step forward to do it and complete it. So this is the beauty of the expedition, and I'm so glad that 2 of my officers are at the final leg and having done 4 of the 5 legs so beautifully well. Thank you.